Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about corn, the skyscraper of your garden. It stands tall, it's proud, and let's be honest, it's a little bit passive-aggressive with its demands. But fear not. You're about to get the kernel of truth on how to grow this golden giant. Stick around for 9 essential steps to turn your patch of dirt into a corn paradise. We've also got some bonus tips and a corny twist at the end that you definitely won't see coming. By the end of this video, you'll be a corn growing legend. First things first, let's talk about choosing your champion. Not all corn is created equal. Think of it like a red carpet event for cobs. You've got your sweet corn, the absolute star for summer snacking and grilling. Then there's popcorn, the life of the party, perfect for movie nights. And don't forget dent corn, the dramatic one, often used for grits, flour, and animal feed. You need to pick your cob with purpose. Choose wisely, because your entire summer BBQ reputation depends on it. No pressure. Now let's get our hands dirty. Step 2 is starting your seeds outdoors. Corn absolutely hates being moved. It's the diva of the vegetable world that refuses to relocate. So, forget starting it in little pots indoors. You want to sow those seeds directly into the ground. Wait until the soil is consistently warm, at least 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 degrees Celsius. This ensures they germinate without any drama. Just pop them in the dirt and let nature do its thing. Next up, soil prep. Corn is a heavy feeder, so it expects a 5-star dining experience. It loves rich, well-drained soil with a pH between 6.0 and 6.8. Before you plant, work in a generous amount of compost or well-rotted manure. This isn't just a suggestion. It's a requirement if you want plump, juicy ears. Think of compost as corn's ultimate comfort food. It provides the nutrients and structure the roots need to grow strong and deep. A happy root system means a happy corn stalk. All right, let's talk strategy. When you plant your corn, forget what you know about planting in long, single rows. Corn is a social creature and needs friends to pollinate effectively. So you're going to plant in blocks. A grid formation of at least 4 rows by 4 rows is ideal. This ensures that when the wind blows, pollen from the tassels on top can easily fall onto the silks of neighboring plants. Don't isolate your stalks, or you'll end up with sad, patchy cobs. Teamwork makes the dream work. Once your corn is in the ground, it's time for some TLC. Step 5 is watering and care. Corn is thirsty, but it's not clingy. It needs about 1 to 2 inches of water per week, especially once the stalks start producing silks. Water deeply to encourage deep root growth, rather than giving it little sips every day. Applying a layer of mulch, like straw or wood chips, around the base of the stalks is a game changer. It helps lock in that precious moisture and keeps the soil temperature stable. And remember, no soggy roots. Let's move on to the magic of pollination. This is where the action happens. The tassels at the very top of the stalk produce pollen. The silks that emerge from the top of the ear are there to catch it. Each individual silk strand is connected to a potential kernel. So, if a silk doesn't get pollinated, you get a gap in your cob. The wind usually does a great job of spreading the pollen, but if you want to guarantee full, glorious ears, you can help it along. Just give those stalks a gentle shake every few days to create your own pollination party. Feel free to bring your own breeze. Now let's talk about feeding your growing giant. Fertilizing is crucial. Corn is a nitrogen hog, especially in its early growth stages. When you first plant, you can incorporate a balanced fertilizer, but the real key is to side dress your corn. This means applying a nitrogen-rich fertilizer along the sides of the rows when the stalks are about knee-high. You can do it again when they start to tassel. You've heard the saying, knee-high by the 4th of July, right? Well, if your corn is training for the Garden Olympics, you'd better feed it like an athlete. Every hero has its villains, and in the corn patch, you need to be ready for pests and diseases. Step 8 is all about management. Keep an eye out for common troublemakers like corn earworms, aphids, and fungal diseases like rust. An organic-approved option like neem oil can be a great defense. Good garden hygiene and crop rotation are your best friends here. Don't plant corn in the same spot year after year. Let's face it, corn attracts drama, so it's your job to be the calm in the storm. We've made it. It's time for the best part, the harvest. So, how do you know when your corn is ready? Look at the silks. When they turn dark brown and dry, it's a good sign. But the real test is the kernel check. Carefully peel back a small part of the husk and pierce a kernel with your fingernail. If a milky white juice squirts out, it's pure magic, perfectly ripe and ready to pick. If it's clear and watery, it needs more time. If it's thick and doughy, you waited too long. Remember, milky equals magic, watery is just meh. And now for some bonus tips to take your corn game to the next level. Don't have a big garden? No problem. You can grow corn in large, deep containers. Just make sure they're at least 12 inches deep and wide. Want to try a classic gardening technique? Plant your corn with beans and squash to create the Three Sisters companion planting trio. The corn provides a trellis for the beans. The beans fix nitrogen in the soil, and the squash provides a living mulch. And finally, for a bit of fun, why not give your garden a hero? Meet Captain Kernel. Every garden needs a hero. And a good side of popcorn. And there you have it, your complete guide to growing corn like an absolute legend. From seed to harvest, you now have all the secrets to cultivate those tall, proud stalks and enjoy the sweet taste of success. You can grow height. You can grow flavor. You can grow corn. Now go make it happen. If you found this guide helpful, do us a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe for more gardening adventures and drop your favorite corn recipe in the comments below. We'd love to see what you're cooking up. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.